the darker it gets, but it could happen. And other than that, I just like to stab things in their stupid faces. So, always hoping to find the Collector. That would be good. Collector would be good. Probably couldn't handle the Shambler with this group, but it's gonna get dark, so I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? What do we have here? Yes, well, generally with diseases, Slim, you don't usually get to pick. Risk it for the biscuit? Oh, Frozen, it's hardly a risk at this point.
Shadows, but yonder,
there's that scout.
gold.
Ah, no secret room. Thomas of Astoria! How's it going? This is not the Collector, and this is not the Shambler. Unless, of course, the Shambler... Well, let's see. The recipe for the Shambler is 2 maggots and a spider. Put them in a big pot, mix them together, add just a dash of syphilis, and just a sprinkling of rabies. Throw it on a heat for a little while, let it all stir up, and BAM! Blow out the candle. Shambler. This has been cooking with Tyr, and it was terrible. Gonorrhea is the future. Thank you, Frozen. That's good to know. Hey, does anyone know what the color of 2017 is? I kind of didn't stay in touch. 2015 was electric blue. I think this year wasn't this year some kind of like forest green or emerald green? I need to know how to start to accessorize myself. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Nice. Nice, Slim. The true meaning of Christmas, everybody, is STDs. Actually, I believe now they're called, isn't it like sexually transmitted viruses or something? I don't know. Handy McKay, it depends. How do you feel about games that very often can be based against you in terms of RNG? How do you feel about other roguelike games? This game, at times, can feel very unfair. It can be very rage-inducing. The best you can do in this game is to push RNG in your favor, which still can sometimes mean that you're going to lose just because RNG, because the game says so. If you are okay with like a game that is sometimes very shitty on you, I would recommend it. We've gotten a lot of use out of this game. Just for my own personal account, I've got about 370 hours in the game. And it's good. It also has a very strong modding community, which also can give some new life to a game. So, Ophio says get it. Or I should... That would just be Opio. Opio!
It was a yearning.
Opio? Have I beaten the game? I've beaten it on normal. I have not beaten it on New Game Plus. You would think with a year like this, the color would have just been baby vomit green. Well, maybe now, but... Chris Watts! Hey, how's it going? Oh, STIs. Thank you, Akengorp. I don't know why I was thinking viruses. Virus is definitely the wrong thing. STIs, yes. Do you like sodomy? Okay. But no, honestly, Handy McKay, watch a couple of runs if it's something you think that you might be interested in. What I can say for this game, it's got some very interesting dynamics. It's got more DLC coming out, which has more classes in it. But it can be very unfair at times. When it comes to, like, boss battles, which actually we could go do... Actually, we need to. We need a Sacred Scroll pretty... Oh, we already... Oh, we found one last week. Okay. But, the game can be unfair. But you can learn what you're doing. And in a normal game, there is no limits. Like, the game doesn't end until you beat it. Like, as long as you keep throwing bodies at it, you will beat the game on normal. Well, we're on every night, Chris. Alright, let's go. Let's see if we got a team we can do for the Swine Prince. Maybe we can do a boss here. Well, that's kind of true, Frozen. I mean, it can be unfair, is the nicest way to put it. So... You hardly will know the definition of what raging is until you build a team of characters up to level 6, which is the max level, which sounds pretty low, but it's actually a little bit difficult to get to on like a New Game Plus, or at least it can be, especially when you're just starting off the game. The definition of raging in this game is getting a team up to level 6, getting high-level trinkets on them, and then having a party wipe. When people die in this game, they're dead. You don't get the character back, you can't revive them except for a very rare event that barely shows up, in which case you can revive one person. And those people are just gone, and if you have your whole party die, they lose all of the items they had too. So if you had like high-level equipment and stuff, it's gone. So it can be rage-inducing at times. Alright, 1 second here. Who do we want to send on this? Now, we need a healer. That goes without saying. What is new, Chris? I'm not sure what the last time was that you were here. In the last 2 weeks, I've moved into a new house. Unfortunately, after that, we were offline for like 4 days. But things are good now. Let's, you know, we could bring Akengor. He's not the strongest character to bring here, but he's not necessarily the weakest. Yeah, we can use Akengor. It's been a while since we've seen him. Oh, wait a minute. He's got the red plague. Ah, you know what? Screw it. If he dies anyway, so. Handy McKay, yeah, that sounds like it's tough to say because if, how do I put this? If you make good decisions and you know what you're doing, it is very much possible to get through the game without dying. At least on a normal game. Heck, I know some people, plenty of people have done it on New Game Plus as well. I'm not one of those people. I make terrible, terrible life choices. I don't know if the pig is Eldritch. I don't think so. I know it's big and freaky, but I think it still counts as a beast. Although the bonus to bleed chance wouldn't be too bad. Bonus to crit and dodge. We'll keep the torchlight up. Now, that being said, if you end up having lots of deaths on your team, because like I said, you lose those characters if they die, that can require a lot of grinding. And that's just sort of the way of the game. If you have a lot of deaths, you're going to find yourself doing a lot of grinding. I don't like her losing all of that speed, but you know what? We're going to go with that for the minus stress. Let's give her these. And in some ways, the game does become easier as you go on, just because of the fact that if you get better trinkets, a lot of things can become easier in the game. Could work. Absolutely, Akengor. Give your name to this leper. Do we already have a Slim? I don't think so. Alright. I am happy to do that. Oh, Jesus. And then I hit the wrong button. Herp! Slim too slow. Alright, it is the Warrens. We'll probably find plenty of food. We will bring extra shovels, though. Plenty of herbs. A couple of keys. Some water. And some torches. I think we're good. Alright, let's go.
The ways
I know
and
Akengor, I
rituals
know.
of blood sacrifice are difficult to master. Those from beyond require a physical vessel if they are to make the crossing into our reality. The timing of the chants is imperative. Without the proper utterances at precise intervals, the process can fail spectacularly.
Oh, wait a minute. I was thinking this was
nameless
the amalgamated
abomination.
flesh. Oh,
A testament
Jesus.
to my failures.
We're not really
It
geared
must
up for
be
the right guy
destroyed.
here, but I think we'll still be fine. I just sort of picked the wrong setup. Alright, so the boss will be in the furthest location away, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be one of these two locations, though. Hopefully we can get right here and get a scout chance. Book! I love Book! Handy McKay, here's a good question. Have you played the Witcher series? If you haven't played specifically Witcher 3, that would be a great game to sink a lot of time into. Although most people, other than myself, apparently have. So. Does the Swine King go full tentacle hentai on everyone? No, he goes big meat cleaver on everybody. Yeah, the amalgamated flesh goes butt tentacle on everybody. Nice! Good hit. Oh, he's not gonna die of blood loss, though. Not immediately. Sorry, Slim. Unfortunately, that noise is our heater in our house. Our central heating unit is fanatically loud. So, as long as it's still cold around here, it's gonna come on. Unfortunately, unless we want our pipes to bust, I can't really turn the heat off. So... Well, Handy McKay, the thing is, I have not played Witcher 3 myself yet. We're actually doing a Witcher franchise playthrough on this channel. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, we play Witcher 3, or we play the Witcher series. We've beaten 1, we're working our way through 2, and everything I have heard from everybody about 3 is that it makes 1 and 2 look terrible by comparison, so... Thanks, Frozen. Are you saying I got a frosty attitude? I'm saying you got a frosty name. What now? Blizzard Biatch? Blizzard as in the ice cream company, not the company that makes video games. That is an important distinction to make. Bam! I believe, every day's a good day when you paint. I believe, it'll bring a lot of good thoughts to your heart.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. A trifling victory.
Well, Akingorp, I have ice cream that you could consume. You just have to come here and get it. Nice! Thanatophobia removed. Very nice. Very nice. Really, Slim? I don't suppose your cousin can get somebody a job there. As an artist. Is he connected? Connected?
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Well, whose fault is that, Akingorp? You can't blame me for your inability to teleport and or be multiple places at once. I don't know what to tell you! Other than, you have a disease, alright? The plague. Do I live in France? No, Slim. No. My brother would gladly move, though, if it meant to work with Blizzard. I live in a place that's best not to discuss. Our policies can be kind of bad, and we are kind of shitty
As the theme
sometimes.
falls, a
Sometimes.
faint hope blossoms.
Depends how you look at it. Nice. Very nice heel. Much good. Frozen, could you get me a job on one of those ships as a figurehead? I.e., you can just strap me to the front of the ship and I'll go for the entire cruise until I get eaten by narwhals or something. So. Narwhal, narwhal, better than Unicorn hail?